Greetings, 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 all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. And if you are feeling kind, please subscribe. 2 minutes late, but I am not that tardy for the party, right? Thank you guys for being a part of the tribe. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the engagement, the genuine energy, and you guys just coming through, doing what you do so freely. All right. We are getting into the reading today. He is not a Backstreet Boy per se, but Aaron Carter, okay? Aaron Carter has suffered a lot of different things. Rumors have speculated a lot over the years that his mother also may be involved in his passing, amongst other things. Um, I don't have his sign, so I'm going to go in and do that now. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't do it on purpose. I promise I don't. Um, it just goes that I'm like, oh, I was supposed to go live. Like I went right and started doing laundry. Hello. I started doing my duties, and I completely like forgot. I'm like, oh crap, it's 8 o'clock, right? I had notifications for myself. So he is a Sagittarius, Aaron Carter. It's what, according to Google, it's what it says. So we're gonna tap into the spirit of him, kind of past, present, and future. I hope everybody has had a fantabulous week thus far, even though it's only Tuesday. Have a little evening allegiance coming for motivation. And I got this, maybe I should turn the red off. Let's see. No, I'll leave it. So yesterday I did that red in the spirit of Alberto Crescetti, and you couldn't see any of the cards, but I appreciate you guys still listening, right? I went back and watched the replay circle and figured out that, oh my goodness, you can't even see the cards. So here we are with Aaron Carter, the Sagittarius. Oh, wait. Tap in if you have a specific question I could ask and we could move forward. Who will the next person be? I know we got the next boy band going. We're also going to tap into NSYNC. You guys did want Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC was in the second round. 98 Degrees came in third, so obviously we don't care about. We do have a new poll. Go ahead and visit the community wall. And also follow us on Facebook, y'all. All right, here we go. Enough advertisement in the spirit of Aaron Carter. Let's get centered in our mind, right? Sagittarius. All right, here we go. Nice, fresh, clean start. On the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Horns. See? Not only is it the year that we're in, but it's also to see that there is some sort of empoweredness here. It may be coming from the hands of a person who had to surrender all the time in order to stay clear, whether it was in the mental. A lot of different signs are here. Gemini, Cancer. I can see Sagittarius as well. There's 3 like boils on this leg of this woman, it looks like, in the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horns, 6 horns on the ground. How many kids that did what's her name, the mother have? Jane. Tap in and tell us all the same, please. I thank you guys. Spirits. Sign, symbols, downloads, and messages do we have regarding the Sagittarius, Aaron Carter? Oh, you can see my phone. Sorry. The Sagittarius, Aaron Carter. Please come through, come forth, and show us further. All right, pause the 4 skulls. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Julie. Thank you for being here. Mimo edit. I'll leave you. John 41 reads, you are here for particularly to try to distract things. You should be in your own community preaching the Bible scriptures. And so if you believe I'm false, you've already here because you have some faith in me regardless, right? Don't go away. Come back. You can't, Randy. You can't run away, like a coward. So, Randy, I want to flip a card for you because you seem to be interested in spreading the word on YouTube instead of the streets, in the pool pits, and at the strip clubs. Even you could go to the casinos too. And it's not a disrespect, and it's not like I'm hounding you. But if you have something for me, I have something for you too. So, Randy, instead of doing spreading the gospel and trying to pull the people in on the streets in the physical sense where they really need help, I want to talk to you for a second. You got the star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy, all right? And for you, Randy, it seems that you may be hopeless in negativity. You're also bored this morning because you're here with me. And you don't have any inspiration around a female with dark hair or a dark spirit. Randy, come. I hope you're here. I also want you to know that you have several different layers that you are not opening up to in your spirit and your soul. There's steps that you are going to have to take to get out of some sort of negativity that you're currently in, and you don't really have strong faith. You can quote it till the cows come home. Lack of faith is all over this syndrome. Let me clear you up. As much as you go around preaching in the word of scriptures, you have none. You're the fucking false prophet. You understand me? Because I'm not on here trying to be anything but poo, baby. So to come to here and try to preach the word to the people who just are listening to the cards of tarot and getting motivation, rain, come down. It's raining right now. In order to get motivation in their life to see change or some sort of future sight, I don't give a fuck where I end up, right? So you are not here to save my life when you need to be worried about yours in general because you don't have any faith. You're the false fucking prophet. You understand me? Randy, lack of faith in the star reverse. How dare you come on a channel and say that you preaching a word? You're the fake fucking prophet. All right, Randy? Now, I apologize to the Pooh tribe immediately. Because how dare a person come and say anything like that? Who's pretending to be God? But the person preaching the Bible scriptures that ain't following nothing of the law. Okay? So, because you truly have the lack of faith, I'm going to let you live on this page. Mimo, come back and stay. Let's see, Mimo. Well, you claim to know. You guys are hilarious. You're the Hierophant in reverse, Mimo. And Mimo, you have something that's very ignorant in what you're challenging in your spirit that you've walked through before. You may also be very, very short and have some sort of mental undiagnosed problem. You may also feel that coming on here, disturbing and disrupting a community that is no bother, that preaches, teaches, does whatever you say. This is magic in the energy of encouragement and insight lighten, right? So because you feel that you're some sort of rebellion and you're very comfortable in the spirit that you're in, you could also be a Taurus. Know that you got a lot of challenges coming up this week. Regardless of you turning over a new leaf, this new method will not work because your hands are still put in something that's got your left leg took. All right. Anybody else want to disturb? I'm going to let you live. I'm going to let you be here. Because you would never see Watts Family Business. Not anymore anyway. Immaturity happens. But you won't see us. Definitely won't see Witchy ever, like, harassing people. That will never be put up with. So as much as you try to read me or get in the energy that I am some bad person, you've got the wrong guy, baby. You guys have too much time on your hands and life is really getting ready to get fucking serious, okay? Now, everybody's good. Aaron Carter has the spirit alive and we're ready to get fucking, I guess, buck wild in the spirit. So here we are with it. The very first card. I apologize to the original Pooh tribe. But enough's enough. The cards always tell who's behind the screen, regardless. Aaron Carter is here. And the Four of Skulls in the Swords of the Spirit is restlessness. This boy has always been burnt out, but it's not a problem as to where he wasn't introduced to this kind of stuff. If it's being put right in somebody's face on a silver platter, you're going to want to experience it one way or another. Now, let's keep going, please. Thank you. Eric, keep going. What's the next, please, in the present? All right. And the next card we have is the Chariot. Now, this is Cancer energy, and this is also understanding that he had obstacles constantly. But because he had control, there were people that were taking over some sort of focus. And then we've got the Three of Hellfires. You know, the power of three can do anything, whether it's good or bad in the energy, but know that everything's comes back to you regardless of how holy you claim to be. Because it's harm and foul, you see. It's harm and foul that people are constantly doing in the power of a shared goal. And this is an effort. Two women are involved. Got the Two of Bibles. You know, faith has always been weak in that home, but they're resourceful in the form of they don't really have to have faith, but in, you know, not a religion, but the power, the talent, the gift that's going to keep giving. Okay. All right. And then we've got the Queen of Bible. Wait. Hear ye, hear ye. She's back here, one cold-hearted energy. This harsh woman is here, still in the present. We've got the Five of Hellfires, and I've got 3 cards left. I was not going to draw 9, but it seems that they fell for a specific time. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Horns, and the 4 again, which is the final card. 4 and 4, so we're at 8. 8 means some sort of past life, some sort of maintaining, some sort of thing that's always been going on constantly, whether it was this lifetime or many, many before. So let's leave these 3 aside. I promise we'll come back to see where they connect. But because that Wheel of Fortune is here in the center, there is like a destiny. Honestly, this was supposed to happen, and it's unfortunate. All right, what's with the 4 skulls? Let's get it on. There's rejuvenation here. And only because he may like to rest, listen to music. He had a spirit that was wanting some sort of home feeling or a love-like connection. So he was that kind of spirit. And as he seemed to get older, uncertainties here with the Hangman, the 3 of Vikings, and then the 10 of Horns. I'll start here in reverse. This young man never really could stop relapsing. Relapse is all over the fact that he hurt himself from things he was introduced to from this dark spirit, but is a family setting. When you see a tree, if you're learning tarot and you're here with me, I love you guys. Thank you. I kind of went through some of the subs, and that's all right. I see you are here with me that are in the like mind. So if you're into tarot, and even if you're not, I don't want to exclude anyone. But I need you to see that there is some sort of grief and trauma he constantly cried up, and he may have gotten these tattoos for healing. Tattoos, you know, that's what they look like, right? So there's something that he did here because of trauma that always kept him in some sort of discontentment. And he may have knew that he had negative patterns. There also feels like besides a negative pattern, he knew damn well he was going or trying to avoid something, avoid death. He may have been spoken upon as like, I'll kill you, bitch, or, you know, some kind of violent verbal word is coming in. Help me. Huh? Neptune is here. Someone may have tried to constantly stall his life by creating these ties or binding him some way where he was addicted to this drug, to this sort of wild, it's like a wild life. I gotta light an incense again. Because that just freaking went off. That's a crazy. Coming over here. Like I'm going around saying, hey, I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. And this is what's going to happen to you. Nigga, I don't give a toot, okay? I'm doing all of this for the poos. A talent and gift should never be hidden. Why? Because we all have a secret ability to do something. We just don't use our mind. All right. Well, all right. Let me ask one question, all right? In the spirit of Sagittarius, thank you. Tell me this thing about this past life of the trauma. What did the young man experience? Was it his mama? Head was down the whole time, like praying. We got the hangman, the ten of swords, and the fucking tower. Okay. So I wanted to ask this question very, very quickly, and I'm going back to spend a little bit more time because of the beginning, but hopefully that draws people in because y'all like crazy, right? Everybody likes a little crazy. This young man had uncertainty in this Cancer energy, and it could just be a physical cancer that made him feel confined, small, and trapped, and may have done so in like a burden. Like when they seen him coming, they would just want to be, make him give up something. And it could have been his physical body, like molestation. Please do not, because this heavy thing that's being carried is a breakdown. This broke down in very many different ways because he's been carrying something for years, decades, even to the grave. And when you carry shit to the grave, there's nothing you can do about that change. There's nothing advertly you can do to kind of stop like that pain. How they say that window pain, that pain, unless you get the proper healing. So something was trying to be delayed in the inevitable. He may have known, he was going to pass in some form because of something that was disinterest. It really feels like a disinterest of the family. Why do we have the Chariot? That's a big, heavy burden, and I'm sorry for him. You got the Devil, you got the Knight of Horns, and then Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, so he is here even though we have a female card before us easily. Thank you, spirits. I can't do it without you. To back up everything that we just tried to confirm in the past, we are all the way through. There is an extreme thing that has happened to him that has clashed with his mental balance. And this is why he indulged in these obstacles. He indulged in something that made him feel powerful, but completely, it was just out of whack here. He lost some sort of ambition because somebody wanted perfection. They wanted him to be just like somebody else. Why couldn't he do it? Why couldn't you come out and just like make something shake, make something really, really happen? He was popular, but this Capricorn energy knows that he really didn't reclaim some sort of power that was wanted. He detached from his family long ago because of a relapse. He kept relapsing. Why do we have this Three of Hellfires? There is a I feel like some sort of memoir, books, autobiography. There's words on a paper here with the chest cut open, right? Even though, excuse me, there's three people here. There's this woman that's kind of in charge, but she doesn't feel like this mother this time. Could be the spirit that's trapped in her or her mind. But it's people around that were in an effort to kind of keep him down because he would not give. There's the Tower again. So I didn't even read the card. So the Tower had came out, sorry, Empress, and then the Nine of Skulls. So in the beginning, we started with the Tower and we're ending in the same result. Thank you. Hallelujah. Amen. 1, 2, 3. The Tower is here, and he definitely knew that he was going to pass pretty much in a tragedy. And there may be videos, there may be something that's going on or out that was put before that he was resisting of. And when you resist change, you resist the go along, get along game. There's the Empress. then the beauty of the art has to be in harmony with you, or you've got to get with what they say, or you got to get gone. And this feels like some sort of honeycomb. I don't know where that comes from. Very, very sticky, stuck with a devilish like woman who's in charge. There's a mirror or some sort of portal reflecting around. We need to do her again, or maybe just some shorts. There's a portal reflecting around this mother that has not only the ability of some sort of control, but this is like a family thing that's real negative, and it's broken a lot of breaking points in a physical sense, like actually, very, very. I can't inappropriately say. Please think, poo. That's why you're here. You guys are very, very smart. So put two and two together here. I'm talking, this is fear. You see him coming, it's like you're completely turned off. The Coven episode, the boy is sleeping with his mother. Sleeping with his mother. That's a great example. And we're leaving it at that. And when he passed away, it was still something that's inappropriate. My God. Can you tell me one time? Ace of Swords in reverse, the thoughts and action. So we've got clouded mind. This is complete miscommunication that they may have argued every time. Even if they were going through something, this boy, mom, dad, somebody, anybody, it would just snap back. There really is no love because everything is judgment and hostile. Like a finger point, goosebumps. Tell me about the Two of Bibles next. Tell me about this. Why is this happening here? And this monster-like creature has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pokes out the back. How many siblings does he have? Death is here on two legs. All right. How many have passed? What's going on here? Tell me more about Aaron Carter, the Sagittarius. Man, 8. Queen, goosebumps down the right calf on the back leg. Death card is here again. Or was it the devil? We've got the death and the devil card both on the board. I'll start with the 8 of Bibles. Earth energy is here, and when a home looks beautiful, sometimes it's scary. And I mean inside, not on the out, right? We don't know what's going on in these mansions, in these homes, but when I tell you that it's something skilled, it's something mastery, in a master resetting, rather. There's a family history of this. 1, 2, 3.5 lineages. The whole goal is to transform and to create more greediness effect to come in. It's a dark spirit that lingers and literally really lives in a home that's always wanting some sort of new beginning but never gives. Thank you, spirits. This boy is he was very unpopular because of an upheaval problem for some reason. But they put him on this. They say, I put on, and they let him go. But they're the ones who pretty much had him here's the Queen, in a complete despair mode. He was always in a complete despair mode. The Queen is still here with cold-hearted energy and cruel. There's a spirit around this whole thing. And I'm talking about the mentality of this has to go right when it comes to hurting their own children in some type of actual way. So drugs, alcohol, arguments, intimidation is used in some sort of tactic. Tell me something about Sagittarius, Aaron Carter, what he experienced. Queen of Wands is here again. No matter how many times I flip and dip and dodge, duck, dodge. You ever seen Dodgeball? You know what I'm talking about. This is somebody who is just very demanding in her empowerment form that has a long history of hurting people, whether it's men, women, or children. And if vengeful energy is constantly here, Queen of Bibles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Queen, Queen of Queen, 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 Queen. A mother is supposed to be healing, but instead we have mothers who are lost in their head. Here comes temperamental things of this boy always needing some sort of connection and could never get it, but he got something else that's inappropriate. Queen of Bibles, I'm ready to tap out. You got the Ten of Swords. You got a self-absorbed workaholic, made him do things he didn't want to do, and that may have been on the Disney Channel, whatever it is. Whatever it is he didn't wanted to do, he wanted to do something else, and she pushed him to the moon. Knight of Bibles and Ten of Skulls, Pooh. There's family issues, constantly. He learned to cope as a child from argumentative energy, and this made him want to numb some sort of pain. Here's how many times he's thought about harming in some way himself. Please clear that up. Since he was a child, he's been trying to gain some sort of approval in this woman's energy. The truth is being eliminated to you at this time with this moon. But the two wolves, there's 3 here total, but these 2 that are black. And I feel like this is that dark spirit that's around that woman that's intimidating, that she uses as some sort of illusion. Like exploding up. Just very, very vital, very vigilant. And then you got a man, a Knight of Bibles, that you could barely talk to because he was just obsessed with wealth and status here. He may have said to Nick, shit. Well, he may have said to Nick, right? Or Aaron, both at the same time, or he heard him. You know, you ain't shit. This is wasteful energy coming in. The final card. Ooh, is the 5 of Bibles. My back just shot up. We've got there's the World. 7 of Hellfires. And then the Strength. Thank you. As I wrap up this Leo season, we're here today. We've got Strength, the World, and the 7 of Hellfires. Aquarius is here. Capricorn. Number 7 is the magic number in all of this. I'm beat, guys. Thank you for everything. The good, the bad, and including the ugly. I'm exhausted. I really and truly am. We've got this this body here that's held in this man's hands that I feel couldn't really bring a profit. Couldn't really do what the other brother did. It wasn't hot. He took this to heart, Aaron. You know, and I believe that he heard a lot of different things and he saw a lot of different signs that he knew he was going to pass. Family is involved here. And it's here heavy with that 8, okay? And I don't know how we talked about it in the beginning, but please rejoin the replay circle. We did, I promise you, in some way. 8 is here, and it's over this Strength. And I need you to see that this is a forever thing in this history of a controlled thing that creates self-doubt in everybody, except like these 2 energies. So it may be her mother, but there is no success here in this type of energy because it's all incompleteness. You can't get through. It's harsh. It's bitter. You've said too many things and you've done stuff too. Physically, mouth, eyes. She wanted him to have so much achievement and compared these 2 all the time. He knew that she knew he was going to speak up and come out with something that would cut her deep, especially under her 2 arms. So like she was holding 2. So the book or the information, the documentary, whatever this is, may have been about just a brother, like a brotherhood, or what they went through. Something like that. That's coming through. She didn't want that at all. Was he poisoned? Was he drowned? Family in the parking lot. Give me 3 signs, 3 cards. Let's take it up a notch. We got Judgment here in reverse. That's Virgo energy. That's also understanding Pluto's involved in unfair. The Fool, Aries, 1 time in the building. Definitely in a spirit that's free, that they feel. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Something was getting ready to be given and they had to take it away here. And they were committed to getting this done because he was committed to coming out with something. Too original, or not original enough, rather. He was too much of a wild firecracker and adventurer, but that was the light in him. That was his true self. They suppressed that very deeply. I'm sorry. He self-loathed a lot. Something happened that is extremely unfair to also a girl here. She's the judge, jury, and the executioner here.